1051 FM.
Every time I hear this song titled So Fine by Crayon, I absolutely always dance. It is one of my favorite songs that dropped last year. And yes, I told you earlier to just check in with me on social media at City1051. I'd absolutely love for you to call me out, but nah, just leave a message on social media at City1051 if you've got a message or a question for Crayon. Not because I already got Crayon in the building, and he has a brand new song titled Kpano. And of course, he's here to talk about his brand new song. But before we get to the brand new song, how are you doing, Crayon?
I'm fine. I'm sitting here.
Kilon Shelle. Is that what you said? Do you speak Yoruba though?
Yeah, I speak Yoruba.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so why did I, for the weirdest reason, think that you're Igbo?
Yeah, I'm Igbo.
Okay, but you speak Yoruba?
Yeah.
What state are you from?
I'm from Ebonyi State.
Ebonyi State?
Yeah.
So, what is I love you in Yoruba? That's easy. What is shout out to City FM Yoruba? Don't give me that. Okay.
I know how to use Yoruba in my songs. So
in your songs, but
yeah.
You can't like.
Yeah.
So if you want to check Yoruba girl now, what are you going to do?
I'll sing my song for her.
Mado. Okay, so yes, I don't know if you're trying to check me, and if you guys trying to check me, and you sing so fine, you know. I just want to pay attention to you because that song is my jam. So yes, if you know how to sing and trying to check my lady, you can sing so fine. So your brand new song, Kpano. So before we get into the brand new song, I need to tell you that your EP, that's the Cray Cray, is absolutely dope. I really love it. I love the song. I love Gokam and Bami Luke. Yeah. Yes.
Thanks.
So
appreciate.
that's why I'm asking you about the Yoruba speaking thing, because of, you know, for your Bami Luke, you had a bit of that in the song.
Yeah, it's because I was born and raised in Lagos, and most of my friends are Yoruba, so like I just know how to. Yeah.
So they're always speaking Yoruba around you.
Yeah. So like I get this Yoruba lambas every time.
Okay, so now your song, the brand new song Kpano. The first time I heard the song, I'm like, hey God, what is going on? Because you know, Nigerian artists and giving us, you know, lyrics that sometimes we're like, what are they trying to say? What are you saying on this song? So because of that, you have to break down this Kpano song. You have to break it down to us, like break it down. So we're going to start from the beginning of the song. So the first part, you said,
Kpano, no fee stop the turn.
What does Kpano, no fee stop turn mean?
Kpano is just like me saying like haters, like people don't want to see you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Like people don't want to see you like blow up or trying to get successful. Mm-hmm. They can't stop the turn is like a star.
Oh.
Yeah. It has like the framing, it's something like shining, like a light.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to say they can't dim the light.
Okay. Yeah. You can't dim my light. So Kpano, no fee
stop the turn.
No fee stop the turn.
Yeah.
So the next part, what did you say?
As I enter the place, no more.
Uh-huh.
The way she they move like polo, that she moves like.
What is polo?
She has a snake movement, like she's crazy.
Wait. She has what? Snake movement.
Yeah, waist going on and waist, you know, it's like she's bad.
She's bad. So now, if you want to tell a girl she's bad, or you want to tell her that you love the way she dances, you say, I love the polo. What do
you they move like polo.
Okay, so now, if I want to tell a guy, because that's a girl thing, so you tell a girl, I like the way you whine like polo. Yeah. So I want to tell you now, Crayon, that I like the way you. So what will I tell you?
You know, it's just me and the guy now, so already wine waist now. I guess the wine waist.
So in that context, what do I say to the guy? What's the opposite of polo? What's the one for the guy for polo? Okay, fair enough. So you've had a good year, in my opinion. In 2019, you had a good year. You were introduced to us as an artist, and you know, of course, you got all the publicity and everything as Crayon and all of that. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and it's based on, you know, you as an artist and based on your music. Now, the first time before, okay, so I'm going to ask you five things as connected to the first time you did those things, or the first time you encountered that thing, those things, basically. So now, the first time you got introduced to Don Jazzy, how did you react to that?
Yo, I went straight to the floor.
How did that happen?
I went straight to the floor.
It took us back. How did that happen?
Okay. So, it was back then 2017. Because I dropped like a couple of songs in the hood, like it was like 7 songs. Me and Zedikos one, we've been working since from like day 0. You know,
Zedikos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you too. So I came here to drop my CD like 2 years ago, and you were.
Yes, I was here. You came 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Before you
before anything. So like, you were nice to me. Thank God you were nice to me that day.
So if I wasn't nice to you, but I'm always nice to artists.
Yeah. So
Well, sometimes.
so then my song was like you guys were playing my song here.
Yeah.
Even without me like getting signed.
Yeah.
So
So
no money,
no
like,
money,
you
nothing.
were showing me love like from day zero, like
melody.
you know. So Fresh heard my song from the office. Someone was playing my song at the office, so he heard it. He was like, "Who's this guy?"
Okay.
So he DM'd me straight up and like, "Yo, call me your producer and your stuff." So
what?
We went straight up to Mavin studio.
Where did
like,
he hear your song?
Day, like at the office.
Someone was playing it randomly.
Yeah, randomly at the office. He was like, "Who's this guy?" He just DM'd me straight away like, "Yo, call me your songs and your producer." Like, oh wow. I had to check if it was a real Baby Fresh, you know. So I checked and I'm like, when they go meet me tomorrow, I closed the course. He was like, wow, bro. So when I wasn't even expecting to see Jazzy that day.
He saw you the first day you got there?
Yeah.
Mado.
So like, we just get into the studio and like, Jazzy just came out from the room and like, wow. I just made sure to flow like, yo, Baba, hello. They were like, no, sit down. So that was just how we met, and ever since then, it's been God's grace and blessing.
Simply put, the first time you met Don Jazzy, you went on the floor.
Straight away. Like
you laid on the floor, you were starstruck. And he was like, stand up. Okay, so moving on from Don Jazzy, the first time you performed on stage, how was that one? Did you cry?
Nope, I didn't cry because I was meant to do it. You know, I just
what?
As soon as I got on stage, I just felt at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just my thing. So like my first day on stage till now, it's been good.
So you weren't scared? You weren't?
No, I was never scared.
So we heard that before when you get signed to Mavin's, you're incubated for like a year.
Yeah, like
I was at
Mavin headquarters for like 1 year. I was just learning stuff. You know, I watched Tivo Savage record. I watched Ricardo record. I watched Crayon record. You know, I watched other superstars come to the studio and record. So I was just learning the whole music thing. Like, it was cool. Like, it's cool for me. I was just learning the whole thing. You know, just everyone was at the course. We learned. All of us were behind the scenes for like 1 year. We remember.
Were you living there?
Yeah.
Permanently, like you don't go out.
Don't go out. I don't go home.
Also, when they say you guys are incubated, so like you're staying in the house, you don't go home, you don't do anything.
Yeah, you can go home, but like me, I don't want to go back to the streets.
Free food.
Everything on
free
check.
Clothes. Hey, please just get to play my song at Mavin. I have one song actually. I'll give it to you so you play it there.
Don't worry, I'll play for Jazzy.
So you stay there for 1 year.
It was just like I was just recording back to back. You know, I just kept improving my recording. You know, just recording, play video games. You know, learning the whole thing. You know.
With this traffic, I don't mind though. Okay, so now moving on from that, the first time. When was the first time you had your? Okay, how did you let me ask you first before I jump. Your first kiss. The experience with your first kiss.
I was in secondary school.
Your first kiss was in secondary school.
I think it was SS2 at that time. Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice. His face. He said it was nice. So you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it.
For my crush, man, back then.
Do you still know the girl? Do you guys still talk?
Nah.
She's not like that. Crayon, what's up? You blown.
It's a long while, man. Can't remember her face.
You can't remember? What's the first song you recorded as an artist? The first song ever, not the one at Mavin's. The first song you recorded.
That was the song I brought to the studio 2 years ago. I met you.
Okay.
That you saw me like outside the gate. I was like, yo, this is my CD. Yo, blah blah blah. You know, that was like the first song I recorded. So it's called Horrible Love. It was just my first time in the studio actually, and coincidentally was Zediko's one that recorded me that day.
How did
I wasn't supposed to be in the studio that day.
Oh.
It was just Jenny was telling like the whole production P. Like, so he just saw me like he just started recording me, and since then we just kind of clicked.
Okay.
So we just kept recording songs back to back since then.
So the first song you've ever recorded as an artist, the title is Horrible
Love.
And it was produced by Ozedikos. What year was that?
2016. 2016 thereabout.
And that's the song that got you to Mavin?
Nope.
What song got you to Mavin?
I dropped like a couple of songs, like 7 songs in the whole thing.
So which one?
I think it was one old song like that. Rihanna. I think it was called Rihanna.
The record called Rihanna. Yeah. That's the one that took you to Mavin's.
Yeah.
And now you're Mavin's. So now being at Mavin's, how has the experience been?
It's been amazing. It's been colorful. It's been nice. It's been
colorful.
It's been beautiful. Like as you can see now. So
I can see actually. I can actually see how colorful it's been. Yes, so your EP that you dropped last year, Cray, that's the one. So I need to say something. I'm very big on social media, so I see social media. I know when an artist is very social media active. You're not very active on Twitter. Why though?
I'm active on Twitter.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
You retweet, that's not active.
No, I'm very
You're
active
always
on Twitter. No, I'm very active.
Are you sure?
Very active.
So you always see what people say about Crayon?
Yeah.
So should we try?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to go on Twitter and we are going to check out comments and you're going to respond to the questions.
Alright, cool.
Cool. Crayon. So the first question. I'm just going to. Do you want me to mention the person's name or you just want me to just say?
Let's do it. It's good.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. So this person's name, I'm not going to give you like the full Twitter handle though, but this person's name on Twitter is Sade. And Sade said something about Crayon, and her question, not like a question, a comment on Twitter is, Crayon, does Crayon have a girlfriend? That boy looks really nice. I would love to date him.
You can send me a DM. It's Saprock.
Wait. Are you serious? Are you open to dating?
Yeah, like, but I'm not searching. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a rush. I'm still young, so I'm just trying to
but
get this
paper. But you're open
paper.
to dating?
If it happens, it happens, man. Like, but.
So you didn't have that conversation with Don Jazzy or with Mavin and be like, you can't date for now.
Nah,
you can't be in a relationship.
You live your life. Come on, man. It's not.
You don't think it's going to distract you?
I can multitask, you know.
Okay, Crayon, I hear you. So Sade, just in case you're listening to this right now, Crayon said you should slide into his DM and leave a message for him.
Feel free.
He's taking messages and he's taking requests. Let's check out his brand new song, Kpano, and when we come back, of course, we'll talk about the song and how he got about recording it. You're on 61051. This is Melody, and yes, I'm playing you Crayon's brand new song.
City 1051 FM.
What's that thing at the end you were saying? Bolo. You don't need to stop telling us all these things that we don't know the meaning.
It's a slang.
Okay.
Like we call ourselves in the studio. Like this is Solomon right now, so I call him Solo Bodo.
Solo Bodo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my manager.
Solo Bodo.
Yeah.
What do you call Isaiah?
Isaiah Olobo.
Isaiah Olobo.
Isaiah Olobo. Me Crayon no more.
Isaiah Olobo. Okay. Next person.
So just at the end, they just put like the OLB.
So when you talk about me, what do you call me? I'm Mavin. What do you call me?
Melody Double.
What the hell? What does that even mean?
Melody Double.
Does it have any meaning though?
So it's just a playful thing. It's a slang.
Who produced the song?
Ozedikos, one name.
So now you constantly work with Ozedikos. Is everything? Do you think it's probably going to affect your sound and maybe ultimately put you in a box because you begin to sound the same way because you have the same producer?
Nah, like I can work with everyone. I'm colorful, so it's different.
Colorful.
There's different sounds. There's more to where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
It's different sounds. So I work with Ozedikos. I work with London. I work with Baby Fresh. I work with all teams. I work with Prestige. I can work with anyone that makes good beats. So
okay. So you were signed to a record label that has one of the biggest artists currently in the country, that is Mavin and Rema, and because of that, people are constantly going to compare you to Rema or make reference to you when they talk about Rema. How does that make you feel? Does that scare you though? Does it put pressure on you knowing that you have to?
No pressure.
No pressure. Are you
no
sure?
Pressure. No, that's my brother, man. Like we go way back before now. So like
before Mavin, both of you had a relationship.
Yeah.
What? How? Tell me about that one. I never heard that story.
That
before.
was a year ago. Like we were at the same we were like the Mavin's headquarters for like a year.
Oh, okay.
Same period.
Sound like you guys. Oh, okay. Sound like you guys knew before Mavin.
Oh, yeah,
that period. Okay, so you're cool.
No
pressure.
Cool. No pressure at all.
Okay. So, before we wrap this up, one more question for you, Crayon. The question is, there is a painting. Let me see. So there's a mural of Crayon in Surulere around Small London.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Mavis
did it for you.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
Yeah. So
why? Is there a story?
Because I had Shita as part of my story, like because
why is Shita part of a lot of your story though?
I don't know, like it's just music.
Is there like a playground in Shita or a reading room?
It just has this music. Anybody that does music, I don't know, just enter shit. I don't know, one kind. So like
you
it was
probably knew some artists before.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like Shita was like where I
grew up.
No, not grew up really. I grew up in Ojo. I'm an Ojo boy. I grew up in Iba New Side.
Iba
New Side.
Okay.
Yeah, that last area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like Shita is like one place that I can't forget because when I started this music thing, Shita was one of the places that I met someone that like placed me somewhere that I can't forget.
Who's the person?
He's a producer actually.
What's his name?
I can't mention the person.
Why? Why?
Nothing, man. So just
Okay. So now you spoke about Shita being a part of your story, and like I was saying, like Shita like a breeding home for artists and all of that. Before you became Crayon, and like the time when you came to City FM and you met me and gave me your music before you became Crayon. Did you have any relationship with any artist? Like, have you ever met any artist at a studio and you guys had a relationship and you were vibing? Maybe someone really popular and this person gave you like listening ear. Did you ever try to sell yourself to anybody aside from Melody or aside from an OAP? Maybe an artist.
Yeah, like
who?
I just don't want to call names.
Oh, boy, I want to give me this scoop.
I think I met one artist like that. One show like that in VI. So I tried to give him my CD. He was like, "You give it to my manager." I was like, "Yeah, but."
And he didn't listen to you.
Yeah, he didn't listen to me.
Oh, but has the person reached out to you and I'm like, Crayon, I'm sorry for that time?
The person can't even remember.
He can't remember, but you will always remember anyway.
Of course.
Always remember. Okay. Kpano will not. What did you say that first time?
Kpano cannot stop the tunnel.
So that person obviously did not stop the tunnel because
that person
you're
Kpano. Example of Kpano is Nepa. When you're enjoying the field, that's where you take lights.
So aside from Nepa, what other thing is Kpano you're in right now?
It's just people that don't want to see you succeed, but they can't stop the.
They can't stop the shine. They can't stop the slay.
Can't.
Okay, so I know that you're an artist and you're not probably as broke as Melody. You have money. Yeah, of course you have money. You have.
City FM, man.
I'm working at City. So does that mean? Oh God, I like Jojo. I know that some of the things that happen. Some of the laws and everything, policies probably do not affect you because you're kind of privileged and all of that. But you've heard about the Okada and Keke ban.
Yeah, like.
How do you feel about that?
It's sad, man.
Do you use Okada?
Before, back then, the whole.
Hey!
So like it's sad. Like it's for me. I feel like, man, if you're gonna stop this Okada thing, like you have to create jobs for them, cause see whether I like it or not, criminal activity is going to increase. So it's crazy, especially on the mainland, man. Like suffers is going to increase. So like you just have to make sure you find an alternative for them, cause you just can't ban Okada and.
No solution.
No
alternative,
like,
actually.
No alternative, like.
Okay. So that's how you feel?
Yeah,
you don't support it? You don't? Not really, man. So when we hear Crayon, what's the one thing you want us to attribute your name to?
Pop music.
Pop
Afrobeat, colorful
aside
sound.
from music, what else? What else are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about football.
What team do you support?
Manchester United.
What's that guy that came there? Rio Ferdinand. You know Rio Ferdinand?
Of course.
He's like a legend.
He's a legend.
Like he came when I was blushing. He's really cute. So you love Man U.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite player, football player? Your favorite of all time?
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's like my legend. That's my role model.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But does he play for Man U though? He doesn't play for Man U.
He played for Man U
Before?
Yeah.
But now he plays for
Juventus.
Yeah, I know. So now, aside from Cristiano Ronaldo playing for Juventus, what player right now are you currently feeling that you really like?
Man U. I think my new signing, Bruno Fernandes.
Your new signing?
Yeah.
You signed the person?
No.
Okay, the club.
When
you say your new signing, let me understand.
As a Man U fan.
Like when you did when you were signing the person. Okay. I know I've said like last question like countless times, but this is like the final question before I let you go. Who's your celebrity crush?
Nigeria or?
Nigeria. One person that you can sell all your property for. Someone that comes to your mind anytime you sing so fine. That's busting your head right now.
You say me like it doesn't even matter because
sing now.
Way older than
it does not matter. Say it. We'll exchange story. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Say it now.
I'm trying to remember the name.
Of your crush.
Like
if you wake me up like 12 midnight,
like the list is endless.
Just give me one.
Can I say abroad? Can I talk like
No, it's the Nigerian one I want to know. It's the one in the house I want to know. Give me the name, the person you think about whenever you're thinking so far.
Oh.
Are you that scared? See, she's supposed to marry. She married. Should I guess?
Guess.
Genevieve Nanjo.
Yeah.
That's a lie, but it's fine. I'll let you go. Thank you so much, Crayon, for coming through. You didn't tell me a celebrity crush, but it's okay. I'll stalk your Instagram. It's a lie. That's a big lie. Stay right here. You're on City 1051. News is coming through in less than 2 minutes. Right after news, I'll be back and we get to play games. My name is Melody and this is your number one lifestyle station.
Keep it here because we've got you covered.
City 1051 FM. City 1051 FM.